my friend. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Luzon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the Philippines Sextortion scam in the Philippines. The ugly truth. The sextortion scam in the Philippines. The ugly truth in the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country where many people want to come all the time. And one of the reasons why they want to come is because of the lovely, coveted Filipinas. Yeah, man. They come to look up the Filipinas. And what happens is there are many that cannot come to the Philippines. And so for those of that cannot come, they do what? The next best thing. They go online, man. And online, there's a lot of faults. There's a lot of things that happen online. The guys that are just new, trying to get into the dating scene in the Philippines. And man, I'm going to talk to you about it. It's a very serious issue that's happening in the Philippines. It's been happening since 2013. It's called sextortion. Okay, and this story, I got to thank Gunny Murphy Hayes for gave me the story. So I wanted to bring it to you today. Sextortion, man. And we're going to talk about what happens online is between you and the person you're talking to, right? Right? Just between, because what's happening right now between you, me and you, right? But not so when it comes to dating. Not so when it comes to chatting. You think it's just between you and that person. But guess what, guys? That's not the way it happens. Not when they want some montai. They try to get you everywhere they get. So they want to talk about that. And we're going to be real quick today because I don't see a whole lot of folk out here. And when I don't see a lot of folk out here, I be like, but yeah, we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to give you a real quick review about last couple of live broadcasts. And then we go. Now, tomorrow, we're going to go to the crazy sale. Y'all remember the crazy sale? We go to the crazy sale every year, man. Pacific Mall crazy sale. And we have to get up very early to go because the mall opens at 6 a.m. and everybody's packed down there, man. So I don't know. It may be different this year because this is the first time they've had a pandemic. You know, it was crazy sale. I've been going to crazy sale since I've been there. Lisa D loves it. But we're not going to be down there long because of the pandemic. You know, the more crowd, the more virus, right? Right. But we're gonna do alcohol up. We'll put our wash up alcohol. Put our face mask on. Face shields on. And this time we're gonna wear some plastic gloves as well. So we're gonna be ready. But when I told Lisa D, all she wants she just wants 2 pairs of very nice curtains so she can alternate her curtains a little bit more. She's already got some different pairs, but she wants another set. I don't know. You know, I need to go with her. But I said, okay, we go down there. But I think she just likes to mix and mingle with the people. You know how they do. She just want to mix it. What? I didn't say nothing. Not nothing, honey. Yeah, but we were that crazy sale tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna try when we get down there. I'm gonna try to do it live. But you know, the problem with Pacific Mall, the reception is not that good. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do it live. If I see the reception bad, I'm cutting off, and then I'm gonna do a recorded video. Record what I can, you know, from that point forward. Okay, you with me, GP? Are you with? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do a quick review of the last couple of live streams we had. And then we're gonna look at today's topic. We out, man. You know, y'all got to go. I know some of y'all just getting up right to see about that. With my coffee. All right, go on, get your coffee, man. I'm gonna wait on you. Go get your coffee, man. You get your orange juice, get some water, tea, iced tea, want some coffee, tea, hot tea. Get your coffee, man. Get your tea. What you need, man? Go get it. I know you. I'm waiting on you. I give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go. Nah, man, go on, get your stuff, man. I know you. I know you. Copy go, man. It's the best. All right. So on the last live broadcast. Oh, well, let's go to the one before the last. Let's see that. On the one before the last, we talked about this lady right here sleeping in the bed with her fiance, and then Po knocked on the door. They kicked the door. They didn't knock on the door, man. They kicked the door in. You know, somebody kick your front door in. You know what? That's one of the rudest awakenings in sleep, man. Somebody kick your front door in, so boom. You wanna get up and hurt somebody. So she know what she did, man. She fired off a round. She just pow. Answer the door. And man, thank goodness though. He hit a cop in the chest, but it didn't kill him. It didn't hurt him. He had no bulletproof vest, so nobody got hurt. But guess what? They locked her up, man. Unjustly locked her and her boyfriend up, her fiance up, for attempted murder. That's wrong. She was in a stand your ground state, Florida. She had the right to protect herself. They didn't. They were executing a no-knock warrant. Okay, so they didn't knock. They just they didn't announce themselves and yeah. What you gonna do? She had a licensed pistol sitting in her bedroom. Somebody that's what she did. And so she been in jail since September, man. Her name is Diamonds Ford. I want you to write this down. Diamonds are bad. You remember that song, man? That James Bond song, 007? Diamonds are forever. You remember that, man? That was a good movie. But anyway, Diamonds Ford is her name, okay? I want you, when you get online tonight, I want you to type in pound free Diamonds Ford and her boyfriend, okay? Anthony. I didn't forgot that, but freedom. All right, so that was the one before that. This is the last one we did. What was it? Right here. We did this last broadcast live we had. We talked to you about Michael Jordan, man. GOAT gives love. Yeah, man. Michael Jordan, man. Yeah, Mr. Stingy GOAT. He's a GOAT. You know, he's the greatest of all time, but he's stingy. He used to be. Now I'd let that go, man. He used to be stingy, man. Michael gave $2 million, baby. Uno, dos, $2 million. Yeah, he's a multi-millionaire. He's a billionaire, and he got the multi. He gave that money because he did that movie on ESPN, Last Dance. You know, and they gave him $4 million for it. So he said, what am I gonna do with this extra $2 million? I'm gonna give to the hungry people to feed the poor. So he gave it to the poor, man. That's a blessing, man. Michael Jordan has been my guy, man, for years. Okay, because I'm on the court now, because I love to watch him play. But as far as off the court, I used to knock him down. He ain't nothing, man. He don't give no back to his community. He ain't nothing. You know, let that go. Michael Jordan. But I was shocked when I saw that, man. But it's good. I'm always pleased and happy to see when people that have made it in this world, they turn back and say, hey, let's go, man. I got you. And help somebody in the back of them, okay? Because they didn't get there where they are by themselves. Their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, and the coaches, the people in the community help them, push them to be where they are. So help somebody else to get where they need to go. And you can do that too by just giving somebody that needed help, man, helping hand. You know, they ain't gonna sponge off you all day. What's a few dollars gonna hurt you? You know, help somebody, man. That's what life is all about. Anyway, let's go. You know, all right, so we're gonna go thumbnail for the day. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, wish you. Okay, here we ready. Okay, so today, see that lady right there? And she cute, man. She really cute, but she's a sextortionist. What do you mean sextortionist? I'm gonna tell you a little bit. She's a sextortionist, man. She wants your montage. And she do what sextortionists do to get your montage. And I'm gonna break it down to you like a right tie long and short in a few minutes, okay? Yeah, but it's a scam, man. You know, it's all it is. It's a scam, man. And the thing I found about it, man, it's just people in the Philippines do it, but everybody do it all over the world, you know? Even in the USA, they do it too. You know, it's just not limited to the Philippines, but the story today is in reference to the Philippines. So we're gonna talk about how it's done. We're in the Philippines, okay? Right under my eye. I see these people all the time. You know, you never know who is a sextortionist, who's not. You know, and the funny thing about it, when they get online, right? You a guy, regular guy, hi, buddy, hey, you don't know who you're talking to. You said, well, I can see you on the screen. You don't know, it could be a man with a wig on. Oh man, I saw all of this stuff. They had some transsexuals. They had gay men. They have men, and they put on wigs and, you know, lipstick, and honey, they changed their voice. You don't know who you're talking to, man. And, it's crazy, man. And they tell their whole life story. The next thing you know, man, they begging for, can you please let me go, leave me alone. They get them all hooked up and croaked up, and they begging them to let them go. But hey, man, your life can be changed in the blink of an eye when you fool up and mess around with these people online. They get your name, they get your Facebook address and everything. And next thing you know, they got you, man. Don't give no information out when you're online to nobody, especially people you don't know, man. And you know, if you got a mama and daddy and they're elderly up in the age, man, protect them. Say, Pop, let me tell you, man, please, I don't want you to give nothing. Talk to them, man. Because if that's the target people, the older people that settle got the money, that's one of the main targets. All right, let's go, man. Get y'all. I know some of y'all, but I'm finna go back to sleep. Yeah, hey, man, this is when I do these at night, man. I expect very little people, and I expect y'all to be like, okay. So give me a few minutes, and we'll be out. Okay, we might not. Hey, LG, do we need to ride a train tonight? Okay, you may not ride a train. We'll see. All right, let's go. No hocus pocus, just focus. One more time, thumbnail for the day. Then we're gonna do the focus for the day. Lady right there, sextortion, baby. That's what she's a sextortion specialist. You know, she know what to do to get you riled up and get you all excited, and she get that monte out of you. She know what to do. They know that, dude. They know how to get you all. You want to come through the screen and get them. They know what to do, man. And you should know what to do to resist it. First of all, it's illegal for you doing that anyway. Getting online and doing it crazy. Anyway, let's go. Some of y'all ain't got no sense, but that's all right, man. You're going to learn something today. You're going to learn today. Let's go. One nation, another. Okay, focus. This focus. No hocus pocus. Nope. Oh, man, I'm about to pass out, y'all. No hocus pocus. Just focus. All right. Focus today. First of all, we're going to talk about what is sextortion. Okay? We gotta understand what it is. You know, you have to know what you're talking about in order to explain it, in order to understand it, in order to prevent it from happening to you. So this sexy young lady right there, she's a sextortionist. Okay, she uses her good looks, her charm, her intellect, her personality to get what she wants out of you. Okay. Number two, we're going to look at online sex scam empire in the Philippines. That's what this whole thing is about. In the Philippines, guys, it's an online sex scam empire right in Bulacan. Okay, we're gonna talk about that later. Bulacan province, right below it. We're gonna talk about where it's at. We're gonna talk about the lady that's over it. There's one lady that started this whole thing back in 2013. It's called sex. She started it, man, for the Philippines. She started a sextortion, and she got money out of her ears. She got the Monte, and they call it. I'll talk about it later. Anyway, and number four, we're gonna show you the Cybercrime Prevention Act. Okay, Cybercrime Prevention Act that governs the activities of the unscrupulous people that go online and do sextortion to you gentlemen that are unaware of what's going on. Now, I have never been sextortioned in my life, and I never will be, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind. Nah, man, I don't do this stuff, man. Even when I was dating, I never did play that. Look, man, I don't play that. I forgot to go. You know, and that's how they do, man. They want. Okay, whew, I got messed up. I'm all right now. So, first point we talk about, what's number one is going to be what? Number one is going to be, what is sextortion? Here we go. All right, here we go. Now, sextortion is a combination of the word sex and extortion. You all know what sex is, so I ain't got to explain that part. But extortion means you're trying to get money out of somebody, and you're because you know something about them, you're trying to use something against them to get money, to bribe them, so to speak. Then that's what extortion is all about. So in this instance, it's sextortion, because they're using sex as a tool, as a leverage to get what they want from you. Okay, and you know, we as gentlemen, that's one of our weaknesses, you know. And so, you know, we have to be are strong when it comes to sex. And a lot of us are so weak as water, man. You know, we see a little piece of tail and we just want to run like a dog sniffing that tail. You know, come on, man. Grow up. That's kid stuff, man. I did that one 12, 13, 16. That's over with, man. But some of you guys, 40, 50, 60, doing the same, dog. When you gonna learn, man? Huh? Grow up, man. Get out of that primary state. You're no longer a child. You're no longer a boy. You're supposed to be a grown man. Grow up. Act your age. Stop trying to act like you still fly boy out there. Come on now. That's why they know you're always trying to act younger than who you are and trying to do more of what you're supposed to be doing. And that's why they hook you up and crook you up. So I'm telling you some stuff. What is extortion? It's the practice of extorting money or sexual favors from someone by threatening to view evidence of their sexual activity. Okay? Refers to the broad category of sexual exploitation in which abuse of power is the means of coercion, as well as the category of sexual exploitation in which threatens release of sexual images or information is the means of coercion. Okay, you feel me, gentlemen? It's all about it. So sexual, call it sextortion. Instead of extortion, it's sextortion with an S in front of it. That's all it is. And so what happens is, and this is the next one. I'm going number two. Number two is, I messed up again. Number two is what? Number two is online sex scam empire. Okay. So what happens is this. I'm gonna lay out the scenario for you so you'll know. What happens is this. Here you are, Joe Blow. You just on the internet. All of a sudden, bing, you get this somebody say, hey, and you chit chat. You know, next thing you know, he said, well, you know, I really want to make sure you have a good time today. And you say, yeah, I'm going to have a good time too. And she starts showing you everything you could imagine. Yeah, you know, all the goodies, all the good stuff that some of you guys want to, all that. And then guess what else happens, guys? And she started doing some things, and she said, can you join me? And you start doing it too. And guess what else? After that, and then y'all done for the day. She said, well, I see you tomorrow, JoJo. You gonna be there? Yeah, I'll be there. And you ain't paid no money, no nothing. Okay? So guess what? Maybe she might do it another day, but hey, at least by second and third day, she said, okay, hi, JoJo. He said, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You have a good time with me last night? Oh, yeah, it is. No, it's beautiful. I got something to show you, Joe. You got something to show me? What you gonna show me, baby? Wait a minute, Joe. I'm gonna download it. JoJo said, oh, wait, get that off my, what you doing? she done filmed everything, recorded everything JoJo did to her and to him or to himself on the screen, okay? And next thing, that's called sextortion. She said, now, look here, JoJo. I'm gonna tell you just like it is. I'm gonna stop playing my game with you now. I got you, okay? I got you, JoJo. I'm gonna show this to your wife. I'm gonna show it to your employer. I'm gonna show it to your whole family. I want me 5,000 by tomorrow night. JoJo, you hear me? See, it's called sextortion. And it's cool, man. I read the things that happen. Some guys have a very low tolerance for being, I guess, swindled or whatever. They have a very low tolerance of being exposed especially for their sexual activity. And so they would get weak. They'll give them the money. I would like, what? I said, show it then. That's what I'm that kind of guy. And some of you that kind of guy, you said, you got what? Show it then. I don't care. I call it bluff, man. That's what I would do. But first of all, I would never get in that position. Okay. I would never be placed in a position where somebody can sextort me or extort me for money. I'm not that kind of guy to go in that position. But if I was, and they got me, I said, look here. See, yeah, I enjoy myself. Show whatever you want. I ain't giving you nothing. That's what I would do. But most of them so scared. I'm gonna lose my job. My wife gonna leave. How much you want? And they send the money, man. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, man. But it's legal. You know, it's a cyber sex crime act. Okay. And if you're caught in that, guys, you will be taken to the court. You'll be taken to the cleaner. They can, you say, well, I'm in the USA. They can't catch me. Hey, you ever heard of Interpol? Interpol, that's the international police. All they got to do is put your name with Interpol. Interpol send it to USA. Say, look, Joe Blow over here on such and such street. We found that his IP address was connected to something, and boom. Okay. But sextortion is, they use that to get money. Okay. And that's what they use all kind of lewd acts and sexual activity just to get money from you. And you're hurt. I mean, and I read some things, man. Some of the people that they did the sextortions on, many of them left this world because they were so hurt. They were so shameful. And they had already given up everything, all the money they could. They had no more money, and the people were still harassing them for money. They took themselves out. That's how bad this thing is, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And in the Philippines, there's one lady. They call her the Queen of Extortion and the Queen of Sextortion. She started it all for the Philippines, and she has a multi-billion-dollar industry. I mean, they call her the Queen of Sextortion and the Queen of Extortion. Right? And I will talk about her in a few minutes. So we talked to you about, let me go back. We talked to you about what is sextortion. We talked to you about the online scam, online empire in the Philippines. And the lady that runs it, her name is Maria Caparas. Okay. She started it in 2000. It's been going on since 2013 here in the Philippines. And not only do they get people within the Philippines, they go globally. Okay, to get you, man. They hook you up. They go to any country. This is how, let me just lay it out to you. This is how they operate. They find out, they fish for people. You know what fishing means? They have a certain criteria, a profile that they want to, they know works on these kind of people. Number one, you got to be a certain age. Number two, you have to have a good job. Okay. And number three, they search for you pretty much on social media. They look at your Facebook activity. They see if you're around people. They see if you're around women. They see the kind of job. You're an engineer. You're a doctor. You're a lawyer. You know, people that got money on. That's the one they want. They don't want the people that work at McDonald's. They can't get nothing out of them. You know what I'm saying? So they have a profile. And when they see you, they're going to send you a friend request. Ding! You ever seen somebody send you a friend request and she was fine a Georgia wine? You're like, well, she want me. You know? Now you know. Now you know. They try to get in good with you so they can hook you up, get you to do some crazy sexual activity, record your stuff without your knowledge, and then use it against you. Okay, that's what's called sextortion. It was started in 2013 by the queen of sextortion in the Philippines. Her name is Maria Caparas. Okay, everybody knows who she is, and they know what she is, and they can't do nothing with her. She got so much money, man. Every time the the PNP go get her, he said, call my lawyer. She get right back out. And they don't lock her up so many times, man. She said, I don't know why y'all trying to keep putting me in jail. Because she owned the PNP. Most of the PNP she owned, man. Anyway, number two. Let's go. Okay, we'll talk about Bulacan. Okay, Bulacan is where she hold on, I got something mixed up here. For a minute. One, two. Bulacan is where I messed up, man. Bulacan is where she resides. Okay. Bulacan. What? What's that? Bulacan. Sorry, y'all. I pronounced it wrong. But we're gonna do number two. Online sex scam. Okay, Empire in the Philippines. How it's done. I told you how it's done. I told you it's global, and it's called sextortion in the Philippines. Started in 2013, and the queen of the sextortion is called Maria Caparas. That's her right there on the right side of the beautiful woman on the left. She's got the big head. And the reason why I got her head twisted like that, because she was trying to hide. I couldn't get a full shot of her. So that's partial view. She's the queen of sextortion or extortion in the Philippines. And it's located in Bulacan. Okay. Lives are devastated by this, man. I told you some people go 6 feet under because they're so full of shame and they play it because they get blamed and shit. People say, well, I'm going to tell your mom, I'm going to tell your wife, I'm going to tell your boss. That's hard. Some people can't take it. You know, and they take themselves out because they're in fear and in guilt of being exposed. You know, and then the perpetrators, which is the women that do this, And some are male, some can be males, there's females, there's transsexuals, homosexuals, all kind of people can do it, man. And the reason why they do it, y'all guys, is for the Monte Hante. And what happens is they pay them a 50-50 split. Okay. So if you get 5,000 out of a client, if you get 5,000 out of your victim, you get 2,500. And your boss, the queen gets 2,500. You know, that's good money. And what happens is the people that are actually engaged in this are usually younger people. Usually maximum age for this game is the maximum age for this game is 30 years old. Usually they have people in high school doing it. You could be talking to a teenager, but they got so much makeup and stuff on them, you think they're a grown woman. Okay. So you have to be careful, guys, who you're talking to, how you're talking to, and you don't know what people gonna say. And don't get on somebody, don't get on this and think you nobody can see me and I'm doing this. I'm in the privacy of your home, you by yourself, you're doing all that crazy stuff. Don't do that, man. You don't know what they got going. They can record everything you're doing. Every time you do some crazy stuff, they gotta click, they gotta record. So be careful with that, guy. Don't do anything that you would be displeased of if someone were to record you and show it. No, don't do that. Don't put yourself in jeopardy like that, man. Lives have been devastated. People have lost their lives because they were embarrassed of being exposed, and they have already paid out the money, as much money as they could. These people, they never stop. They never stop asking for money. So don't think, well, if I'm paying $5,000, that's it, right? You said, I'll pay $5,000, that's it? Yeah. Okay. Next thing you know, a month later, 2 months, I need 5 more. You know, they never stop, man. So don't put yourself in that position. I think that was it. One more, we out. Okay, this is a lady right here. That's Maria Caparas. That's one of her mug shots there when she got arrested, y'all. She got arrested and got tested. But she got arrested, man. And as soon as she gets arrested, they let her right back out. You know why, right? She got the Monte Hante and she got connections. So the lady is a multi-millionaire and she lives in Bulacan, in a small town. But that is called Bulacan, that's Empire and Province is right above, it's in Luzon. And that is called the Sextortion Empire, and she's called this Sextortion Queen. Okay. Republican, talk about that right quick. We out. If you commit these crimes, through a computer system, any person found guilty of any of the punishable acts shall be punished with imprisonment, arrest, or a fine of at least 50,000 pesos, but not exceeding 250,000 pesos, or both. Or you could be in prison as well, or prison. So there are crimes and there are penalties for crime. Okay, she's trying to look a little pitiful right there, you know, but hey, she's about the Monte Hante. That's all she's about. And the way how they get their money, they make them send it through Western Union. Okay, send them. In this predicament, you don't want to be that guy who did the wrong thing and got taken to the cleaners. You don't want to be that guy, man. I don't play. I never do that crazy stuff. When people do that kind of stuff, they got some problem, man. I'm serious. If you guys, anybody, if any one of y'all doing it, let it go. Man. It ain't worth it. Okay, it ain't worth it. Somebody come on and talking about, look here, I want to have some fun. Nah, so look, I don't want to have no fun, and let them go. Okay, that's not for you. Okay, that's all I got, man. You see, got anything? At least about fast I All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna do real quick. People get ready with the train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All right, when I say two, you say no. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for ride a little train today? Are you ready, man? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call, man? I'm ready, man. I'm ready to ride this train. I want to find out who rubbing up, be the first man in the house. Let's go. When I say toot, you say all aboard. Toot, 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 toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot, toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. I'm ready to ride the train, y'all. Hey, man, did y'all see that fight, man? Did y'all see Roy Jones and Tyson, man? I was like, what is going on, man? I didn't even see. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw a little bit. I said, this is crazy, man. Two old men need to sit down. They were just trying to make some hante. That's all they were. They need to stop that, man. And a lot of y'all pay for that thing too. I didn't pay. A lot of y'all, hey, man, don't waste money on that kind of stuff. Anybody in their 40s and 50s, they ain't ready for that. When it comes to boxing here, they can't do it. They're never gonna meet the standards they were. They did something, but both of them out there prime, and it was not worth the money that y'all paid. Y'all, I know y'all, a lot of y'all like pissed off, right? But what is this? Y'all want to see some real fight? I know. I'm sorry about that, man, but I don't play that, man. I knew not to put no pay for that. I don't pay for that. Two old men, they just touching blood. That's all they were doing. What an action there. Hey, they were just touching blood like that. They weren't doing nothing. Paying pity pat. I get off my screen. All right, we gotta find out who rough enough, tough enough, buff enough to be the first man in that. Who that said they gonna beat them? Said, I need to know. I got to know. I want to know. Inquire my water. Who that said they gonna beat them? I need to know. Who that? I'm gonna drill down there and find out who that is. Who that is? Who that? Okay, hold on. You messed up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I gotta go. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, I gotta find out who that is. Who that said gonna be different? Freddie Mason in the house. What's up, Freddie? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Freddie Mason never lost a case, baby. He ain't never lost. Either when I'm at, hey, man, Freddie Mason, you're doing the doggone thing right. You're doing the doggone thing tight. And you're doing the doggone thing long and strong. Good to see you, man. Hey, man, number one, man. Congrats to you, Frederick. You did the thing, man. I'm so glad to see. Hey, you've been number one. You got the taste, y'all. You got the taste for the winner's taste. You got the taste for being number one. When you get that taste, man, you can't go back. You can't go back. You're always trying to get that taste. You want to always be in groove and in sync with that taste of winning. The sync of that taste of being number one. The sync with that taste of being the first and not the last. That's what all winners do. Muhammad Ali will always want to be number one. Hey, Tyson, when it's heyday, number one. Yeah, they all, and you got the two, man. Today, at least today, right? I don't know what you're gonna do tomorrow. But yeah, man, it's so good to see you, Frederick Mason, man. He said, good evening, Bobby. Hey, good evening to you, Frederick. Good to you, man. Hey, number one is a lonely number. So I know you're a lonely man right now, but it's okay, man. It's okay to be lonely when you're at the top. Okay? You can't get no better than that, my brother. You cannot get no better than that. Y'all give me proper night. Ryan Train Bobby Lindsay, One Nation. Who we got? Wendell Coyette. What's up, Wendell? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, Wendell. He said, yes. He said, call my name and I'm going to say yes. What's up, Mr. Wendell Coyette? Yes, man. How you doing today? Good to see you, man. Wendell made it on the show earlier today, D. He's on the show. I'm so glad to see you. Wendell said, Wendell was number one for one time last week. He said, will y'all please let me be number one today? Hey, Wendell, you didn't make it today, man. But that's okay, man. You were close. You was very, very, let me see how close he was. Let me see. Let's see, Wendell came in there. You know what, Wendell? Man, Wendell, y'all was neck and neck, man. Y'all came in actually at the same time, but apparently it was some seconds. Mine don't show the seconds on the milliseconds, but you actually have the same time stamp, but he got in first. Okay. A millisecond up a millisecond up a millisecond up a millisecond. So you were close, man. I got to give you some props for that, man. You did good, Wendell. Trying to get there, man. Wendell got that number one mentality, man. Look at, I'm gonna be number one today. Drive it. Hey, man, I'm sorry. You know, I gotta tell you, right? Number two, Jeff won't. I'm sorry, man. Wendell, I tell that every number two on the show. Wendell, you're gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, Wendell. Hang in there, brother. You're gonna be number one again. You know why I know? Because you got that winning mentality. And you got that taste in your mouth for number one spot. When you got a taste for getting number one spot and being the first not to, you're always striving. And when the only thing that make you lose is you get that taste when it's gone. And I don't see you losing that, getting that taste out your mouth no time. So good to see you, Wendell, number two in the house. Good to see who we got around train by Leroy. What's up, man? Leroy's in the house. Leroy, where you been, man? You all right? Good evening to you, Leroy. He said, good evening. Hey, good evening to you, man. I'm so glad to see you, man. You know, hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving out there today. Lisa D and I had an awesome Thanksgiving. We stayed home, just like the CDC said. They recommend everyone stay home. We're already in quarantine anyway, so we can go to a few places, but we stayed home. We had Lisa D fixed me some of everything, man. I was eating all day long and all night long, and I must have gained at least 5 pounds, but I worked it off though. But we had a great Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody had a great one as well, and nobody got messed around and take their mask off just to eat some turkey. I hope you didn't do that, because you know, I don't want to hear nobody got sick over this Thanksgiving holiday. And we got Christmas coming up in January and New Year's too. Hey, y'all need to stay safe, man. We got a lot of vaccines coming, but they're not here yet. Okay, so just don't think you're gonna be safe. They're gonna give me the vaccine now. Now, most of the hospitals right now are overrun. Okay, they're out of beds, they're out of ventilators, and all kind of crazy, and it's going to get worse. This winter season has just begun. Okay, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, please be careful and take care of yourself. Good to see you, Leroy. Good to see you, man. Good morning to you as well, Leroy. Brian Trey, eye on you. What's up, eye on you? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. You see, you early this time. Yeah, man. I come. Sometimes I come late. Sometimes I come early. You know how I do. Hey, I used to have one set schedule. Eye on you. You know, to come like 9 o'clock. You see, in the morning. Well, come now. It'd be 9:30 your time. Between 9 and 10 p.m. your time. But I had to. Sometimes I had to stop there because I don't know. One time I came with like 3 or 4. I said, "What the heck? 3 or 4 people?" I said, "Nah." Because you know it takes a while. It takes a while to prepare for a nice show. You may not believe this, guys, but I put in at least 3, sometimes 2, 3, 4 hours to prepare for a show. It takes time. You think just everything magically appears and when nobody shows up, I'm like, "What the heck?" Oh, no, so I come when I'm ready. Okay, and that's why you'll see me come sometimes in the morning. You'll see me come times in the evening because I do it when I'm prepared and when I have gotten everything together. I'm not on your schedule. I'm on my schedule. And that's works better for me, you know. So good to see you, man. I'm early, I'm late, I'm early, but I'm here. Right. Right, Train Bobby Lizzie, Wendell Conyete, Wendell Conyete, Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? He said, got me again, said Fred. I'm sorry about that, Wendell. Freddie, man, you need to let him have a break, man. Can you let him have a break next time, Freddie? Please. Wendell want to be number one. And you trying to stop him, man. Don't please. Can you give a guy a break? Give him some slack next time, okay? Thank you. Roger everybody in one nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said the love train is on the move. Come on, y'all. Know what to do. Come on, y'all know you want to ride? All aboard? Toot, all aboard? Toot. Let's ride the train, y'all. That we can't ride no more. Come on, y'all. Ride. Let's ride. And then, y'all want to know how to do? Hey, let's ride the train and do the electric slide on the train. Let's do the electric slide. Y'all remember the electric slide, man? Man, that's back in the day. That was a dance, man. Everybody used to get. And the parties, too, man. Used to get together and do that slide. And then you turn around like that. Y'all remember that? Y'all ain't know nothing about that. Y'all, most of y'all don't even know nothing about house party, man. House party used to be a thing back in the day. Now, everybody want to go to the club. They go to the club, man. Club. When is a good old house party gonna come back? Round train Bobby Lizzie, one nation under a group. Who we got? Eye on you. He said, is it true that 2 million foreigners have left the Philippines because of the pandemic and they refuse to take the Russian vaccine? 2 million foreigners? I don't know about that one, man. It's not required. From what I'm hearing, the Russian vaccine is not required. They haven't even gotten it out of here. Okay, it's on its way. They're going to do a test run or their test trial. But right now, the Philippines has engaged in a contract for millions of AstraZeneca. They're also looking at Pfizer. They're looking at the Chinese one. I don't know what the name of that one is, but they're looking at that one. And they're also looking at Sputnik, which is the Russian one. But now, some of the countries like China is going to be giving their vaccine free to the Philippines. But that one's been on hold because they have some problems. So that one might not be a good fit for them. So they have the business community here in the Philippines recently got together and bought like 3 million doses of AstraZeneca, and they are going to give those to the people because the government can't afford it. They don't have the money in the budget to buy the vaccine. So it's not about just the Sputnik here, man, the Russian vaccine. They got very multiple choices of what to do, but none of the vaccines have been starting to. They haven't given any injections out. They're almost in the process of beginning the clinical trials here. Any vaccine that comes to the Philippines has to be approved as well. They have to go through the approval process of the Philippines. The Philippines has a department in their government called the FDA, Federal Drug Administration. Just like we got in the USA, they have an FDA. And anytime a vaccine has been put into place in this country, they have to be given FDA approval. That means the FDA has to go and test that virus, make sure it's on, and they got to look at all the clinical trial studies, all the notes, all the journal notes, everything, make sure it's legit, and nobody won't be kicking a bucket. So yeah, I don't know where you got that from, but I think that's just a rumor, man. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, who we got? Frederick May said, "What it do, Sir Kanye? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Look at that. Look at everybody hit the like button. One time. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. Who we got? Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Frederick. He said, "How you doing, Leroy H? What's up, man? Leroy, where you been, man? You been hiding, man. He been slipping and sliding, and he been hiding. I know you been hiding, man. I hope you ain't been on the internet with them." Sextortion. Just playing, man. Round trip about any see what nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason, what's going on you? On you, what's up? Hey, on you had a nice sandwich the other day, man. Did y'all see it on the internet on Facebook? He had shrimp, he had crab meat, and he had salmon. And he had some French fries. Oh man, that stuff look good, man. I couldn't even at least do it like, boy, I wish I had it right now. That thing look good. I think he's a chef. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, Wendell going that? He said, I didn't have time for my tuba. He didn't have time. That's why he was late. He didn't have time to get that cooler. That tuba give you the extra drive to get there fast, man. You gotta get that too, man. Ryan Trey Bobby needs to watch that shit. Eye on you. He said, everything's fine, Mr. Bass. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You all right with me, man? We good. Ryan Trey Bobby needs to One Nation under a groove. Who we got? Joshua Moore. What's up, Joshua? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ain't seen you around, man. You okay? How was your holiday, man? You had a lot of turkey? Or the turkey had you? What you want? Hey, man, good to see you, man. He said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, good morning to you, Joshua. It's night time here and the right time here, but we all right. We finna hit down on a haystack in a minute. Come and get it, go to sleep. Well, good to see you, man. Hey, man, I'm just happy that everybody had a wonderful holiday. I haven't heard none of our people that had any bad things happen over this weekend. So that tells me that you guys stayed home and you didn't go out there and these Thanksgiving parties and holidays and you didn't take your mask off and get infected. So I'm happy about that. Stay safe, and that makes me feel good. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Wendell called yesterday. What's up, Wendell? He said, Sir Bobby, your audio is going in and out. Okay, audio going in and out. Can you listen to me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make some.
I'm just hoping might be the internet.
Okay. I went there. DCD says probably the internet. We have high speed now, but sometimes the internet gets a little slow and my audio might go in and out. But hopefully it's okay now because she's monitoring the broadcast on the side over there on her phone. She says okay now. All right. Thanks so much for letting me know. Good looking out, buddy. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Frederick Mason. He said, good morning to you, Joshua Moore. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, another group. Who we got? Eye on you. He said, when they too sexy, I ignore the friend request. You know what, man? I do the same thing, man. I must be on their profile list. I get maybe once or twice a month. I get one of them sweet looking things like, hi. I said, bye. I got time for that, man. Ain't nobody got time for the craziness, you know. And I don't know, if I knew them, it'd be a different. I don't know any people, you know. I never do a friend request for somebody I don't know, and that's just common sense for me. Unless you know somebody that I know, okay, like you're a friend of one of my friends, I would probably contact their friend and say, you know, so and so. And if you say okay, I say, okay, man, then I'll let you in. But other than that, nah, man, it's too many people stealing your ID, people stealing your profile, all kind of crazy stuff happening. So you got to be careful who you accept friend requests from, whether it's on social, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, man. Be careful who you accept friend requests from because they could do you in. They're not your friend. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see One Nation under a group. Who we got? Joshua Moore. What's up, Joshua? He said, Bobby Lee, I was watching a video recording of Typhoon Raleigh in the Philippines. The winds were really strong. I watched the top of the roof get tore up. Yeah, man. Raleigh was something else, man. It was terrible. People with so much flood water. Houses were up to here with water. People on the roof, had to be rescued. You remember how it was in Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans? That's how it was out there in Luzon, Manila area. Water was on the roof to most of the places. And believe it or not, waters hadn't gone down yet. It takes a while for flood water to go down. So there's still, some of the places are still flooded out right now. And many of the people that were affected on Raleigh are still in shelters to this day. So, and this happens every year around this time. Not the same things, but similar things, because the Philippines is in a part of the country that is on a fault line called the Ring of Fire. Okay, and in the Ring of Fire, you have these type of environmental casualties all the time, and people are used to it. But when your house get messed up, you might get used to somebody else, but it's getting used for you happening to you. You never get used to that, man. I've been in a flood one time in Arkansas, and it was scary, man. I had to drive my car through the flood water, and it was all the way up to my window. That's how scary I was, man. So yeah, flooding is not good, man. Good to see, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, one day. Sincerely, angel in the house, angel in the house, angel in the house. Woo, what's up? Okay, I gotta get. Excuse me one minute. Okay, what's up, Sincerely? She said, sadly to hear, at least D and Bobby. Yeah, man, it's a terrible thing that people do extortions all the time here. It's a very big business. And if men have to be careful, because, people like you, Sincerely, are very sincere. You're real. But there are people that are out there that are not real. And if you are not careful, and you're a guy, you're just a friendly guy trying to meet nice people, you could be taken advantage of. And they've threatened to turn you in to your boss. It's a hard thing. Some people can't take it, man. I would never. The best thing to do is never put yourself in that predicament. Okay, I've never been in that situation. I've been people. A couple women will show me stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm better than that. I know better than that. And people, guys, you should know better than that. Ain't nothing free in life but trouble. I'm talking about straight up trouble. Okay, that's all free. Ain't no free ride around here. Ride Bobby DC. Joshua Moore, what's up, Joshua? I said, Bobby, isn't that similar to slandering and destroying someone's reputation? Yeah, very similar. But it's worse than that because they're trying to get money out of you. Okay, they're trying to get money out of you. Okay, and that's illegal. So what do? The best thing to do if you're in a situation where somebody has some dirt on you, I call it dirt, some sexual whatever you did, and you know you did it, you need to just admit to your family and friends, look, I did something wrong. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But there's some people that's going to show you some stuff, and I'm not going to be looking good in what they show you, and I want to prepare you. I did something wrong. I did something very bad, and they want me to pay them, and I'm not paying them a doggone thing. That's how you do. Be honest. Be open, upfront with your people, and you call the police on the people that's trying to mess with you. Get all the information you can from them, and you call the police to have them tracked down. Okay, that's what you do, man. Yeah. And first thing, don't, again, I repeat, I say again, don't put yourself in that predicament, first of all. But if you do, don't pay them a doggone thing, man. Just be own up to your mistake, own up to your indiscretion. You made a foolish decision. You made a foolish mistake. You put yourself out there to be taken advantage of. And some people will do it to you. They'll take advantage of you every chance they get. All right, guys, that's it. Oh, that's all. Okay, I thought it was it. All right. John Thomas in the house. John Thomas in the house. Big John, Big John, Big John in the house. What's up, Big John? He said, good evening, Bobby. Hey, good evening to you. John, how you doing, man? JT in the house. Always good to see JT, man. JT, I don't think JT, they might have missed one show. Oh, anybody, right, AD? Leave the audition. Hey, but yeah, good to see you, man. Everything all right with you? I know you had a good holiday, man. I know you did. I know you did. John be cool, man. He said he works at home, man, so you know he don't have to go out unless he wants to. He got everything situated right at home. Home is his castle, just like my home. Well, everything I situated right here, man. We got a home office right here in our living room. We got TV right there. We got food right there, water, drink, all the computers. We got 3 computers right here. 1, 2, and 3. Everything set. I got it on a network. Hey, what more could you ask for? Good to see you, John. Ride train, Bobby D. Lisa, you want to tell her? She said, good day, Lisa D. and Bobby D. Blue Rangers, hello, and all here. Peace and love. I'm sorry. Y'all, Lisa, how you let me forget my sincerely boy? She said, good day, Lisa D. and Bobby D. Blue Rangers, hello, and all in here. Peace and love. Thank you so much. Hey, all my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah. All my ladies in the house say, hooray. Lisa, you all right? Lisa about to pass out here. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lisa, one nation. Leroy, hey, she said, I'm always here, just in the background. Okay. See, a lot of people like that, man. I got a lot of people that watch the show. They don't come in and chit chat. It's okay, man. But they'll watch the show in the background. It's okay, man. I appreciate that. Hey, keep on looking, man, and keep on enjoying yourself, okay? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Leroy. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Let's go. Right, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Gunny in the house. Gunny in the house. Woo. Gunny in the house. Gunny in the house. Woo. What's up, Gunny? He said, sorry, I missed the show, my people. Gunny coming on the caboose today, man. What's up? What's up? He probably asleep, man. He said, oh, man, I don't get my breakfast first. I know how it is, man. I know how it is, man. I know. Who we got? Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Very little Bobby Lee. Hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I know you're late today, but usually first. He's been the #1 man honcho in the house for like, I don't know. I can't even keep count, man. He's the king on the #1. Got that #1 mentality. What's up, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Look at the hello to all. Hello. Y'all remember that song? Hello. All right, little brother. Let's go. Hey, that's it. Hey, y'all. It's been real. We got to go. Now, remember now, tomorrow, we're going to be at the crazy sale in Pacific Mall. I'm going to try to do it live, but if it mess up, I'll just have to cut it up because, reception in Pacific Mall is not that good, okay? So I'm going to try to do it. And if it got fuzzy on it, fuzzy, then I'm going to cut it off and just try to record and then bring it up later on. But we're going to be out there tomorrow morning. And we're going to get out there early because they started like 6 o'clock in the morning because that's why they call it the crazy sale. You got to get up there early. And then they stay all day till 12 at midnight. So, it'd be crowded. But it may be a little bit different this year because, again, we have not had a pandemic going out there. So, it may not be as many people as it usually is, but we're going to find out tomorrow. Okay? All right, guys. That's it for now. I will do our closing clips. And that's it. Hold on, let me get comments. What do you mean? Got more comments? Huh? Hold up.
Closing comment.
Oh, I said closing comment. Okay, hold up, y'all. I'm doing Lisa D job. She got me doing working overtime. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. You can also follow us on Instagram, Bobby D Life in the Philippines. Look at the video for description for more immediate information. If you are viewing this live stream as a recorded replay. Allow the ads to run during the video, please. If you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bdix004@gmail.com. You can contact us at that same email address for more information. We have a free Android app on the Google Play Store. It's called the Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all of our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran, you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information, as all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits information. All right, we're going to do our closing clips. And, okay, I got another comment. Got one more. All right, hold up. Here we go. Michael Levy, how you doing, Michael? He said, how you doing? I've been watching you for a while. You seem very happy. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. Hey, man, I try to stay happy. You know, ain't no sense me trying to get angry and crazy and acting sad. You know, that ain't gonna get me nowhere. Right? I try to keep a good attitude at all times because it's important for me. Because I inspire people and I inspire myself. And I can't inspire nobody like, I can't inspire nobody like that. I can't even inspire myself. I have to keep Lisa D lifted up. Ain't that right, Lisa D? She laughing at me. I have to keep her lifted up because sometimes she get a little crazy. I know I said, Lisa, straighten it up. She said, okay. So good to see you, Michael. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you another guy. Like I said, I got a lot of people that just watch the show in the background. And it's okay, man. If that's your thing to share. And then a lot of people say, man, I don't like watching it. You want to participate. And I like that too. Either way you do, man, we appreciate you. And good to see you, Michael. Don't be a stranger, okay? Ranger. Let's go. All right, y'all. We're going to do a closing clip. Let's see, what's that, Lisa D? Right here? Where's it? Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, wait a minute. I got it. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Right here. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Right there.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. This is Bobby D and come on, Lady. The Tuba Queen on the side. Come on, Lady. Show your face.
Messed up.
Come on, Lady. Come on.
Well, I don't know
It's okay. Come on.
what I do.
Come on, Lady. Show your. She's trying to hide you. Come on, Lady.
What's up?
Anyway, this is Bobby D and
The Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
say take care
God bless.
and peace.
Okay.